Hey there, food fanatics! Today, we're diving deep into a culinary staple that's graced our tables for centuries: butter. It's rich, it's creamy, and let's face it, it makes everything taste better. But how much do you really know about this golden delight? We're about to embark on a buttery adventure, exploring its origins, its creation, and yes, even those burning questions about its health implications. Buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get deliciously informative. Butter, my friends, is more than just a spread or a cooking fat. It's a testament to culinary ingenuity, a product of time-honored traditions, and a source of endless debate. Is it a health hero or a heartthrob villain? We'll separate fact from fiction as we uncover the science behind butter's creation and delve into the nutritional nuances that have both praised and demonized this beloved ingredient. Get ready to become a butter connoisseur. Join me as we churn up some knowledge and spread the truth about butter. By the end of this buttery journey, you'll be armed with the facts to make informed choices about this golden goodness. All right, folks, let's break it down. What exactly butter? Simply put, it's an emulsion. Now, before you reach for the dictionary, an emulsion is just a fancy way of saying we've convinced two liquids that don't usually mix to hang out. In this case, we're talking about milk fat and water. You see, cream, the base of our buttery friend, is naturally loaded with milk fat globules swimming around in a watery milk serum. These fat molecules, they're a bit shy, preferring to stick together rather than mingle with the water. That's where churning comes in, but we'll get to that later. This magic ratio of fat to water is crucial. Butter, by law, has to have at least 80% milk fat. The rest? That's mostly water with a dash of milk proteins and sometimes a pinch of salt for good measure. It's this high fat content that gives butter its rich texture, luscious mouthfeel, and of course its incredible flavor. Believe it or not, butter has been a culinary staple for millennia. We're talking way back, folks. Archaeological evidence suggests humans have been churning butter for at least 4,000 years. That's older than sliced bread. Early methods were as simple as they come. Imagine filling an animal skin with cream, tying it to a tree limb and letting the wind do the rest. Talk about a workout. Over time, we got a little more sophisticated, developing various churning devices from rocking churns to barrel churns. But the basic principle remained the same. Agitate that cream until the fat globules collide, stick together and separate from the watery buttermilk. From ancient civilizations to modern kitchens, butter's enduring appeal lies in its pure simplicity and undeniably delicious results. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what makes butter so darn tasty. Remember those shy fat molecules we talked about? Well, they're the real stars of the show. Milk fat is made up of a variety of fatty acids, each contributing to butter's unique flavor profile. We've got our short-chain fatty acids like butyric acid, which lend a tangy, slightly sour note. Then there are the medium-chain fatty acids responsible for that creamy, melt-in-your-mouth sensation. And let's not forget the long-chain fatty acids, which contribute to butter's rich, satisfying flavor. But it's not just about the fat, folks. The small amount of milk solids present in butter also plays a crucial role, adding subtle, sweet and savory notes that enhance its overall flavor. It's a delicate balancing act, a symphony of flavor orchestrated by nature itself. We've explored what butter is, but how does it transform from humble cream into the golden goodness we know and love? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to break down the butter-making process, from farm-fresh cream to your refrigerator shelf. It all starts with the cows, of course. Their rich, creamy milk, brimming with fat globules, is the foundation of our buttery adventure. The milk is collected and whisked away to a dairy processing plant where it undergoes a magical transformation. The first step is separation. Using centrifugal force, the denser cream is spun away from the skim milk. Think of it like a merry-go-round for milk, with the cream clinging to the outer edges. This separated cream, now boasting a higher fat content, is pasteurized to eliminate any unwanted bacteria. It's then cooled and aged for a short period, which allows the fat globules to solidify and develop their characteristic flavor. Now comes the fun part: churning. This is where the magic truly happens, where those shy fat globules are coaxed into a united front. In large-scale butter production, massive stainless steel churns take center stage. These churns are essentially giant rotating drums that tumble the cream, creating a gentle but persistent agitation. As the cream sloshes around, the fat globules collide, their membranes rupture, and they begin to clump together. Remember that emulsion we talked about? This is where it starts to break down. The fat globules, no longer content with their watery surroundings, join forces to form larger and larger butter grains. As the churning continues, these butter grains grow, eventually separating from the watery buttermilk, which is drained off and often used in other delicious dairy products. Once the butter grains have reached their peak of churned perfection, they're washed and kneaded to remove any remaining buttermilk. This step is crucial for both flavor and shelf life. Buttermilk, while tasty, can quickly turn rancid, so removing it ensures our butter stays fresh and delicious. Now, here's where things get personal: salt. Some folks like their butter with a pinch of salt, while others prefer the pure, unadulterated flavor of unsalted butter. The choice is yours. Salted butter typically contains about 1.5% salt, which not only enhances flavor, but also acts as a natural preservative, extending its shelf life. Unsalted butter, on the other hand, gives you complete control over the salt content in your culinary creations. Whether you're a salt lover or a purist, there's a butter out there for every palate. Just remember, the type of butter you choose can impact the final flavor of your dish, so choose wisely. Now that we've covered the basics of butter making, let's delve into some more specialized varieties: cultured butter and clarified butter. These butter variations offer unique flavor profiles and culinary applications. Cultured butter, as its name suggests, undergoes a culturing process where live bacteria cultures are added to the cream before churning. These friendly bacteria ferment the lactose in the cream, producing lactic acid, which imparts a tangy, slightly sour flavor, reminiscent of yogurt or sour cream. Clarified butter, on the other hand, takes a different approach. It involves gently heating butter until the milk solids separate from the pure butter fat. These milk solids are then removed, leaving behind a golden liquid known as clarified butter or ghee. This process not only concentrates the butter's flavor, but also increases its smoke point, making it ideal for high-heat cooking. Okay, folks, we've covered the what and the how of butter. But now let's get to the heart of the matter. Why do we love butter so much? Sure, it tastes divine, but did you know this golden goodness also packs a nutritional punch? It's true. For starters, butter is a natural source of energy thanks to its high concentration of fat. Now, before you shy away from the F word, remember that not all fats are created equal. Butter contains a mix of saturated and unsaturated fats, both of which play important roles in our bodies. Beyond its energy-boosting properties, butter also boasts a surprising array of vitamins, including vitamins A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are essential for maintaining healthy vision, strong bones, immune function, and blood clotting. Who knew a simple pat of butter could be so good for you? But the benefits don't stop there. Butter also contains conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, a naturally occurring fatty acid that has been linked to a variety of health benefits, including reduced inflammation and improved insulin sensitivity. Section 2. Vitamins in your spread, a nutritional powerhouse. Let's take a closer look at those vitamins, shall we? Vitamin A, found abundantly in butter, is crucial for maintaining healthy vision, particularly night vision. It also plays a vital role in cell growth and development, making it essential for a healthy immune system. Next up, we have vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Butter is one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption and bone health. Vitamin D deficiency has become increasingly common, making butter a valuable source of this crucial nutrient. Vitamin E, a potent antioxidant, also makes an appearance in butter. Antioxidants help protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can contribute to aging and disease. And finally, we have vitamin K, which plays a vital role in blood clotting and bone health. Butter provides a small but significant amount of vitamin K, contributing to our overall intake of this essential nutrient. Butter's versatility in the kitchen. Butter shines as a culinary superstar, enhancing flavors, creating textures and elevating dishes, adding richness to sauces, creating flaky layers in pastries, or melting over warm bread. butter brings magic to every dish. It's the secret ingredient for extraordinary meals. Section 4. Moderation is key. Enjoying butter responsibly. Now, before you rush out and stock your pantry with enough butter to last a lifetime, let's address the elephant in the room: moderation. While butter offers a plethora of benefits, it's also important to consume it in moderation as part of a balanced diet. Remember those saturated fats we talked about earlier? While not all saturated fats are bad, consuming large amounts has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease. The key is to enjoy butter in moderation and to choose healthier fats, such as olive oil or avocado oil, whenever possible. It's also worth noting that butter is high in calories, so overindulging can contribute to weight gain. As with any food, balance is key. Enjoy butter as part of a healthy diet and lifestyle, and you'll reap its benefits without any unwanted consequences. All right, folks, it's time to address the elephant in the room: the saturated fat content in butter. Now, we've established that butter offers a wealth of benefits, but its high saturated fat content is a topic that sparks endless debate and a fair share of concern. Saturated fat, unlike its heart-healthy unsaturated counterparts, is known to raise LDL cholesterol levels, often referred to as the bad cholesterol. Elevated LDL cholesterol is a major risk factor for heart disease, which is why health organizations recommend limiting our intake of saturated fats. Butter, being primarily composed of milk fat, naturally contains a significant amount of saturated fat. However, it's important to remember that dietary fat is just one piece of the heart health puzzle. Factors like genetics, overall diet, exercise levels, and smoking status also play significant roles in determining heart disease risk. Simply demonizing a single ingredient like butter without considering the bigger picture can lead to unnecessary fear and confusion. Another factor to consider when it comes to butter is lactose intolerance. Lactose, a natural sugar found in milk and milk products, can be problematic for individuals who lack the enzyme lactase, which is needed to break down and digest lactose properly. For those with lactose intolerance, consuming butter can lead to digestive discomfort, including bloating, gas, and diarrhea. The severity of symptoms can vary from person to person, but it's something to be mindful of if you experience digestive issues after consuming dairy products. Fortunately, there are alternatives available for those who need or choose to avoid butter. Plant-based spreads made from oils like olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil can be used in place of butter in many recipes. While these alternatives may not perfectly replicate the flavor and texture of butter, they offer a heart-healthy and lactose-free option for those looking to enjoy similar culinary creations. So, where does this leave us with butter? Is it a health hero or a dietary villain? Butter can be enjoyed as part of a balanced diet. The key is moderation. Use it strategically to enhance flavor and texture. Be mindful of your overall saturated fat intake. A healthy diet is all about balance, variety, and enjoying your food mindfully. So, there you have it, butter lovers. We've explored the history, the science, the benefits, and yes, even the potential downsides. The verdict? It's a matter of personal preference. Butter is a natural, minimally processed food with flavor, texture, and nutritional value. It's a source of essential vitamins, a culinary chameleon that elevates countless dishes. And let's face it, a comfort food that simply makes us feel good. However, like any good thing, moderation is key. Its saturated fat content should be enjoyed mindfully, especially if you're watching your cholesterol levels. For those with lactose intolerance, alternatives abound, allowing you to enjoy similar culinary delights without digestive distress. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to include butter in your diet is a personal one. Weigh the pros and cons. Consider your individual health needs and preferences, and above all, enjoy your food with gusto and a sprinkle of common sense. And hey, while you're at it, why not share this buttery knowledge with your fellow food lovers? Hit that subscribe button and spread the love and the butter.